People often be like, I can't afford an eye exam. But I think a better way to look at it is whether you can afford to lose your sight. Let's talk about one of the greatest myths in eye care, that eye care is too expensive. I understand why people think this way. They hear about surgeries costing millions of shillings and some expensive eyeglasses, and they think that everything in eye care costs as much. For example, a simple eye exam might cost less than the cost of a takeout meal or the cost of 1 month of mobile data. Many people spend more on takeouts, data bundles, entertainment, alcohol every month than they do on protecting their vision. An eye exam can detect problems before they become more serious and therefore more costly. The most expensive eye treatment oftentimes is the one that was delayed. Let me give you an example. Somebody came in with blurry vision that had lasted months, and by the time they come in, they now need eye surgery. And chances are, if they had presented earlier when the blurry vision started in the first place, they would have avoided surgery and they would have had their condition managed at a much lower cost. Another example, a person buys a cheap pair of reading glasses from the street, and after buying several pairs over time, they still keep seeing poorly, and the reason is because their initial problem wasn't properly diagnosed in the first place. Another example, a person keeps buying cheap reading glasses from the street and spends money several times but keeps seeing poorly because their original problem wasn't properly diagnosed. I'll give you one more example. A diabetic patient keeps skipping their annual eye exam to save money. Later, they develop severe diabetic eye disease that costs a lot more to treat. You see, vision problems affect a lot more than just your eyes. They can cost you productivity at work, school performance, driving safety, independence, income, and the quality of life. Sometimes the financial cost of poor vision is far greater than the cost of prevention. So what I can say is that eye care is not always cheap, but blindness is often far more expensive. Don't wait until treatment becomes expensive. Invest in prevention while it's still affordable. So, let me ask you, when was your last eye exam? Let me know in the comments below. Bye.